Okay, let's go back. We might as well do this properly. And let's look at this solitary man standing in the blue background here. That's Cancer Man off of X-Files. And originally, Cancer Man COINTELPRO used this veiled threat. It showed a video, like a music video, of a guy assassinating truthers. Okay, and he's using that now as his start of his video. Okay, let's start with the first one. You claim that you cannot find employment because of trolls. Okay, I didn't say that. I said trolls are injuring people's ability to find them, and I was quoting Monograph, who actually stated that the troll damage actually affects you. And I did mention Monograph's name when I was doing that, and I was saying that Monograph actually said that the troll damage goes deeper when people trying to find jobs. And I did say there's a personal aspect that it's hard for me to find a job, and it would be if I'm cleared for going to work. Then how would a guy find a job with all what the trolls have done, about my cat, they're trying to paint such an ugly picture of me without any research, without any fair trials, without any these guys are a menace, and what they're doing is causing financial damage, and that is proven. I mean, that is proven that potential employers use Google, and Monograph is the one that spoke of that first, and I quoted him on the video. And by quoting Monograph, I'm just saying the trolls know the damage they're doing. And yes, the trolls have ruined my life. Trolls, gang stalkers, different things. I wouldn't be devoted to destroying them if they hadn't ruined my life. I would be off running a machine, a heavy equipment. I'd be doing other things. I would not be involved with you people. I do not find this a fun option in life. Do you compellin that if an employer Googles your name, they'll find troll material? Yep, pretty much so. Problem with that claim is the omission of your own material. Okay, and the omission of my material, and the material that you paint as madness. This is what you paint as a madman, because you're a troll, Cancer Man Nightmare. You're painting my material as insane. Okay? And you're doing it for the purpose of trolling. Material that is put out by me, yes. Actually, I claim they're trying to kill everyone. There's a Georgia Guidestones out there that trying to get the population down 500 mil. And that's pretty much quite a few people, including my employers. Or I should say potential employers. You claim that everyone who disagrees with you is a COINTELPRO agent. See, you're pushing an agenda here, because I do not claim that everyone who disagrees with me is a COINTELPRO agent. Okay? I do not claim that at all. It's just that everyone I choose to talk to right now, or my audience, is trolls. Because what you've done is you spammed my pages on the internet until you got my full attention. Okay? Now everyone is disagreeing with me because I am in the middle of a bunch of trolls. Okay? I'm not going over to some guy's page like a troll does and going in and spamming their page. I'm not. I'm fighting Cancer Man Nightmare. I'm fighting all the trolls that are picking up my stuff and picking on me and picking on kids and picking on people on the internet. And I'm surrounded by the trolls. So yeah, everyone around I will disagree with because I am in the middle of a troll battlefield. They're all admitted trolls too. I see that. You know, you show off your knife and you're throwing it at a thing, and you think that for 1 second that I don't see that as a threat, even though you say, oh, you know, this is not an intimidation tactic, this is just showing off my knife throwing skills. Oh, this is not an intimidation tactic, I'm just showing off my skills at shooting people. You don't think for 1 second that that's a threat? And you don't think for 1 second that William Weeks tried to pull off the same thing? And you don't think for 1 second that you trying to intimidate and then prosecute, you don't think that's a threat to people? You don't think that's 100% number 10 threat? Come on, buddy. I mean, grow up. Trolls are extreme threat, and if you react to trolls, it's extreme. Here you are right there, trying to cut off all income from me. You don't think that's a threat? You think I'm looking at a threat that's not there? Come on, wake up. Look at what you're doing. You're trolling me. Look at this. There you are in a gas mask playing your communist COINTELPRO crap. Okay? I got a rebuttal for that, and I will rebuttal it. No, I have not threatened lives who disagree with me. I threaten trolls who have threatened my life.
Hello, Cancer Man COINTELPRO, and I'm coming online to talk to Dean again. The video that he just put up, here's the vid you wanted, Cancer Man Nightmare. I just uploaded a copy of this vid to my page because I wanted to make sure that he wasn't able to delete it, to deny that he had said anything that he had stated in this video. One thing that he does state that I want to address is that quote-unquote trolls are people who disagree with him online and have ruined his life. Because if an employer Googles his name, it'll lead them back to this, to all of this. I'd like to show you something. I want to show you something on your page. This is your page, Dean. This is Tesla Brotherhood 7. Look what you put on here. The Tesla Brotherhood, Protectors of the Holy Grail. I'm going to skip down here. The Grail Kings once existed as a service to the individual, granting marriages to ensure the purity of the genetic code. So you basically just defended the use of eugenics.
See, that's what I mean by trolls twisting things up for their own agenda. When I say purity of the genetic code, I meant, okay, and this is what I meant by that, and it can't be misconstrued because if you read the entire message, it can't be misconstrued. And you can't twist it, because I've made sure I was very articulate on it. What that message means is it was talking about there was a time when religion handled the marriage licenses, okay, which meant that you were checked out to make sure that you're not marrying your sister. Now, if you end up marrying your sister, or marrying a relative that you didn't know was your relative, let's say you married your cousin or something. If that genetic code is not pure, then what would happen is you end up having children with club feet or something. Okay. Now, do I state that if you did have children with club feet or genetically wrong, they are born, they have the right, and it's all put on that page that everybody has the right to sentient life, but we want to make sure that human beings are all 5 toes, 5 fingers, the purity of the code, purity of the genetic code. We want to make sure that when you have children, you're happy, healthy children. Okay, but if they're not, okay, we fight to protect those children, even if they got club feet, even if they got badly, like something went wrong genetically. Okay, but we can protect ourselves from that happening through marriage licenses, and this is something that atheism has done away with. When they've done away with the religions, they do away with the marriage licenses. They do, it's all done by judges. Nobody goes to a judge. Pretty soon nobody gets married. Everything just gets interbred until it's one big mess that just ends human life. Because the genetic code isn't there anymore. We just reduce ourselves to nothing. Okay, that is an argument that makes sense. Okay, what Cancer Man Nightmare has done, as he's looked at a tidbit of the information on my page, and he's misconstrued the argument. Okay, then he's made a bigger splash page saying I'm a madman. I talk about eugenics. Okay, I don't talk about destroying your children because they got club feet. If you read on into what is said on the Tesla Brotherhood channel, it says that those people have a right to life. Okay, no matter what they represent. Or, no matter what happened to them or happened to their body, they're going to have a rough life, but yeah, they have a right to life, they have a right to have children, they have a right to everything. That said, nobody's going to come down to those people that are, because if you look at my own genetic code, like you look at me, I'm Italian, I'm English, I'm Irish, I'm this, that, and all the other stuff. I'm mixed from mixed racial family. There's no do not mix black with white. There's do not do this, do not do that. But there is a way to slow down the genetic degradation by scientifically watching who marries who and scientifically watching the bloodlines. Okay, that is not eugenics. Okay, that is just common sense. And what Cancer Man Nightmare has done is he's taken that to, because it leads into eugenics. Because eugenics, they're talking about purity and stuff. They're talking about racial purity. Don't mix races. Well, then I wouldn't exist because I'm a mixed race myself. I do not talk that way. But what I do talk that way is salvaging what we have so far, and not mixing in to cause more problems with the genetic code. Okay. So if can't. And then, to add more problems, Cancer Man Nightmare puts that online, he argues that point, and he refuses to debate me. So then, so somebody finds what he just said here, and it's wrong. So they get a wrong opinion of me without checking things. So, okay, this is part 1, and I'll get to part 2 in a bit.